Hello everyone, update 1.2 has finally released in the game, and don't mind the dog here. We just got him. I don't want him peeing all over the place, so here you go. You're going to have a Great Dane in the picture. But the update has finally come out, and we do have the arena, or advanced arena I should say, and this one's a little bit tricky, and this is not necessarily for free to play, but still a lot of fun. If you're like me and invest into a single army with just 5 sets of gear, this is going to be a tough one because you're going to have 10 other heroes that need to have gear put on them, leveled up, and in order to win inside this arena, you need to win all 3 battles. So even if you lose one, it's considered a defeat. Now this is brand new and there might be a couple of bugs inside it, so give it some time. You'll probably get it straightened out, but still I do like the idea of this, and I think this will be a good addition to the game. I'm finding that most players are putting their best army up in the first row, and then from there, the second and third is usually just kind of junk spare ones. So what I'm doing is putting my best army in my third row or my third team, and this way, if anybody does attack me, chances are they're not going to beat me and I'll hold my spot. But by the way, thanks to the devs for the 1,000 free gems for upgrading and whatever that was. I can't complain about that. That's a nice little addition to the game. We'll make a guide on this advanced arena once we know a little bit more about it and know all the little ins and outs of it, so look forward to that. Now we also have Coco and Ripper, and there will be an event coming up on 10/24 for this. But I'm really looking forward to getting Ripper because I want to see what this whole disarm the bomb and do 4.7 times damage. I don't know if that means that we're just going to be hitting the same spot or the same hero that already has that bomb launched on him. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. But I did try spending some gems to grab them, and I didn't want to go too crazy knowing we got a free event coming up. And then we have Coco 2, who's going to be a supporter intelligence. They're going to be doing all sorts of stuff, but I like this idea of attacking one enemy and then doing damage to all adjacent ones. I think that's a pretty nice feature. It does look like they have some healing, throwing some buffs on them or debuffs on the heroes like silence, things like that. If you want to know more about these, just go up to your hero tab, click up top on the guide, and you can find them in there. You can see all the stats. But once again, we'll make guides on that once we have a little better idea, or at least have them in our possession. We're also going to be getting that Halloween event, which is going to be starting on 10/28. That's going to be the bingo board we saw earlier, so that's going to be a nice one. And I did also try that whole recycling of the heroes, or, you know, you fuse 2 5-stars together, make a 6-star, and you can go and, you know, get your epics back on it. Now, none of my actual heroes popped up in there, so I don't know if this is a glitch or anything that you already have cycled through at this point or kind of like stuck with, but I did go fuse 2 of my Narus together, and you can see here that we're able to take them back to their original state. We also have the new avatar frames, which are going to be mainly focused around this advanced arena. You can see there is a ton of them there. I even saw one in there for reaching your book of heroes to level 70. I'm pretty sure that was a new one too, but not 100% certain. But at any rate, we got a whole bunch of them here. Our chat will no longer be overpopulated when we get a 10-star, 11-star, 12-star, whatever. It's going to be mainly 11 stars, 16 stars, and 20 stars now. And they also removed the HTML in there, so hopefully we won't see any more of those sketchy links popping up saying, hey, go to this Google thing or Temu and download this. If you're ever annoyed by those skill animations you see inside the game, which they won't really bother me, but you can go up into your settings, turn that off now if that's something that bugs you. And we can now disassemble equipment in a batch mean. You just go over and dismantle, and then you can go and select a whole bunch of them, and it'll say like you can get 3 back of these, 10 of these, and so on. So overall, pretty cool stuff in here. I'm not really crazy about the whole dismantle and batch thing, but it is what it is. I think overall, this was a really good update, and I am excited for it. Now with all this talk about arenas, if you want to get some better rewards in this, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.